Welcome to Mindvero channel. Let's talk about something a little crunchy. Ever wondered what might be hiding in your food, besides what's on the label? In 2023, a grocery store recalled broccoli cheddar soup, not for salt but for something more natural. The soup had an excess of bugs in it. Tiny critters in our food remind us that nature is everywhere. Which brings us to figs, and their special relationship with wasps. You might have heard every fig contains a dead wasp. Is it true? Figs and wasps have evolved together for millions of years. It's a beautiful example of symbiosis, two species relying on each other. So, next time you eat a fig, remember, there's a fascinating story inside every bite. Let's clear something up. A fig isn't a fruit like an apple or a peach. It's actually a syconium, a hollow pod with its flowers hidden inside. When you bite into a fig, you're entering a secret garden of hundreds of tiny flowers, all sealed away. But if the flowers are inside, how do they get pollinated? Enter the fig wasp, nature's tiny hero. A pregnant female wasp squeezes through the fig's tiny opening, often losing her wings in the process. Inside, she lays her eggs and spreads pollen, pollinating the fig's hidden flowers. Without her, the fig couldn't produce seeds or ripen into the sweet fruit we love. It's a remarkable partnership, one that's lasted millions of years and makes every fig a tiny natural wonder. Now, the wasp's story gets even more interesting because not all figs are the same. There are two main types of figs involved in this process. First, there are the capra figs. You can think of these as the male figs, and they act as the wasp nurseries. When a pregnant female wasp enters a capra fig, she finds flowers that are perfectly shaped for her to lay her eggs inside. She deposits her eggs into the flower ovaries, and then, her life's work complete, she dies inside the fig. The ovaries she chose then turn into galls, which are little protective pods that nourish the baby wasps as they grow. The drama continues inside the capra fig. The male wasps hatch first. These males are born without wings and are also blind. Their only purpose is to find the galls where the female wasps are still developing and fertilize them, often their own sisters. Once their job is done, these wingless male wasps begin to dig escape tunnels through the wall of the fig for their future flying sisters. After their hard work, the male wasps also die, having never left the fig they were born in. It's a short, strange, but very important life cycle. Next, the fertilized female wasps hatch. They crawl out of their galls and make their way towards the escape tunnels that their brothers dug for them. On their way out, they pass by the capra fig's male flower parts, which have now matured and are producing pollen. As they crawl through the tunnels to freedom, their bodies get completely covered in this fresh pollen. They fly off, now pregnant and carrying precious pollen, ready to find a new fig and start the entire cycle all over again. This ensures that the genetic material of the fig tree gets passed on. But what happens when a female wasp mistakenly enters a female fig, the kind we usually eat? This is where things take a tragic turn for the wasp. The flowers inside a female fig have a different shape. They are too long for her to be able to lay her eggs. She crawls around desperately, trying to find a suitable place for her offspring, but she can't. In the process, however, she spreads all the pollen she carried with her, pollinating the fig's flowers. Unable to reproduce and with no way to escape, she ultimately dies of starvation, all alone. Her sacrifice, though, allows the fig to ripen and produce seeds. So, are you really eating wasps when you bite into a fig? The answer, not really. Most fresh figs you find in stores are from varieties that don't need wasps to ripen, so they're wasp-free. These figs ripen on their own, thanks to a special mutation discovered by farmers thousands of years ago. So, if you're buying fresh figs, there was never a wasp inside. Dried figs, though, sometimes do need wasps for pollination. In those cases, a female wasp enters, pollinates, and dies inside the fig. But the fig produces an enzyme called phycin, which breaks down the wasp's body. By the time you eat the fig, the wasp is almost completely dissolved. So, the story of figs and wasps is more about nature's wonders than anything to worry about. Like and subscribe for more videos.